Yo guys, my name is proofSzilko. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome back to my channel. So PUBG is free to download if you have a PS Plus subscription for PS4 users. Because of that, we have a lot of new players, and I also updated my settings for PUBG PS4. So I figured maybe I should do an updated settings video for you guys out there who are looking for this one. And just a heads up, I play on PS4 Pro with the back button attached, but if you don't have the back button or if you play on Xbox, you can also use these settings, not a problem. So feel free to watch the entire video regardless of your platform. And before we get into this, guys, make sure to leave a like if you find this video useful, leave a dislike if you don't, and subscribe if you're new here for more tutorials and live streams for PUBG in the future. And with that being said, let's go. I still use controller preset type B. Fastest way to go ADS in my opinion, so I recommend you guys to go type B. Right and left sticks dead zone are both on 8. Vibration is turned off. Obviously, if you want to be precise, you don't want to use vibrating controllers. Alright, so senses in the forward running, the movement settings are both on 10. Vertical multiplier is on 86. And the general senses are on 10 together with the vehicle driver senses, and aim acceleration is enabled and set to 4. Over the shoulder aiming senses is also on 10. The 1 time, the 2 times and 3 times scopes are on 12. The 4 times is set to 10. And the 6 times is set to 10 as well. The 8 times on 10. The 15 times is on 20. I think the 15x is still bugged, so you should put it on max. And if you zoom out from the 15x to I think 8x, you have a faster sensitivity. So I recommend you guys to do that in game. Language is English, cross-platform enabled. Kill feed is on graphic. Colorblind mode is on normal. Crosshair color is on custom. And I set to these values. If you set the same, you will have the red crosshair, which stands out from the environment the most in my opinion. On-screen button hints are disabled, but if you're a beginner, obviously, you should definitely turn them on. Network debug statistics is enabled. Compass background enabled. Blue flash effects on pulse. Auto replace weapon skin is enabled. Default firing mode for handguns is on full auto, together with the default firing mode for SMGs. The secondary firing mode for SMGs is burst. The default firing mode for ARs is on full auto. The secondary firing mode for ARs is on single. So if I pick up an M16 or a mutant, I can use that as a budget DMR. The default firing mode for DMRs is on full auto. And this is good because if you pick up a VSS, you can automatically use it on full auto. Most effective firing mode for the VSS is full auto, so put it on full auto. The third person aim camera position is the latest peak shoulder. Auto reload enabled, auto equip attachment is enabled, and auto equip scopes is set to sights only. Auto replace attachments enabled. Hide helmet is actually enabled and radio message is enabled and set to option 1. Radio message quick ping is disabled, and continuous item use is set to bandages only. Alright, death cam is enabled. You can learn a lot if you check the death cam after you're being killed, because you'll see the enemy's movement and most probably you'll learn something new. You can develop your skills. Alright, so audio. Everything is enabled and set to 100 except for the music, but this is just for streaming purposes. We have new music actually in the lobby. You can listen to old music, so feel free to enable that one and browse through the music. And graphics, the last one, the field of view is set to 96. I usually switch to first person mode when I'm in a building. I recommend you guys to give it a try, but it will depend on your monitor size. Right, so brightness is on 50, and I use universal brightness for all maps. So guys, these were my settings. As I said, you can use these both for PS4 and Xbox. Feel free to change anything you want to. These settings are not mandatory. I'm just sharing mine since I updated them a little bit. And this will conclude my settings video, guys, for PUBG console. I hope you found this useful. If you did so, please don't forget to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Subscribe if you're new here, and I see you in the next one. Ciao.